Hi and welcome to the Staff's County League Roundup for Saturday the 1st of March. The Division 1 title race is really hotting up as all three of the top sides won. Leaders Staben Hill made no mistake as they brushed aside bottom club Sandbach 4-1. Jordan Stevens gave them a narrow 1-0 lead at the break, but they pressed the accelerator in the second half and stormed to victory with further goals from Charlie Rummin, Asa Sippets and Scott Walkman. Matt Layden had earlier given Sandbach hope. Second place Knipersley had to come from behind as they scraped a narrow 2-1 win at Ashbourne. Coates had given the home side the lead at the break, but Vicks secured the points thanks to Harding and Roper. MMU, however, are lying in wait in third place. They've got tons of games in hand with the top two. And they went goal crazy, hammering Hall Heath 8-1. Murray led the way with a great hat-trick, he wasn't in a hurry, along with Curran netting twice, an OG and strikes from Catamol and Roberts completing the rout. Bradwell, however, another side who are not out of it, in fourth place after they came from behind to beat Norton Reserves 2-1. Steve Armstrong netted for Norton with Ryan Miskiel levelling for the visitors before the break. And then it was left to Scott O'Brien to score the winner in the second half for Bradwell. Abbey Alton went 2-0 down at home to Brereton, while Betley got the better of Redgate Clayton by the same score. After a goalless draw at the gate, Liam Byrne and Tom Woodcock secured the points for Betley. Foley got the better of Congleton 3-0 with Colin Fletcher netting before the break and Liam Dalgarno adding a second on 75 minutes, with Mark Buckley 7 minutes from time completing the scoring. Second Division runaway leaders Featherstone have the points in the bag after their latest 4-1 win at Betley Reserves sent them 13 points clear. Two from Ben O'Meara with singles from Pat Pugh and Gary Hampton sealed the points, while Mark Bayliss was on the mark for Betley. Hawkins Sport have 4 games in hand in second place, but fixture pile-ups could take their toll come the midweek games. Hawkins for their part stayed in touch after a 4-1 win at Hilton thanks to strikes from Dan Maxwell and Jack Bevan. Hawkins for their part stayed in touch after a 4-1 win at Hilton thanks to strikes from Dan Maxwell and a Jack Bevan hat-trick, while Dan Waltho got the Hilton consolation. Longton Langley Green are still in the mix, despite the surprise 2-1 defeat at League CSOB. After a goalless first half, Sam Chorner netted twice for the home side, while Longton replied through Wayne Rushton. Anyway, Jordan Graham produced a fantastic display to net all his side's goals in a 4-2 success over LAFC, who replied through Carl Bradshaw and Simon Worthington. It was a case of after the Lord's Mayor show for Tunstall Town, who couldn't reproduce last week's famous win as they went down 5-0 at Longton. On the mark for the home side were Matt Pender, Jimmy Vernon, Matt Brock, Dan Keane and Will Hughes. In the Premier Division, Wolstanton took advantage of the leaders' postponed league game to close the gap in second spot as they beat Florence 2-1. Sean Fuller gave them a half-time lead with Mark Grice adding a second before Jordan Peach pulled one back for Florence. A goal either side of the break from Dan Brundred helped Keele Uni ease their relegation worries with a narrow 3-2 win over Hilton Harriers. Jack Chandler added a third for Keele while Hilton replied through Jamie Atkinson and Ban Sanozamore. That's as close as I can get. League took the lead at Redgate Clayton after just 9 minutes through Dave Shaw, only for Wayne Glover to level before the break for the home side. Jimmy Garside added 2 in the second, with Dave Askey also on target, while Kieran Wayne pulled one back for League. Cheadle Town hit Alsager for 6 without reply, thanks mainly to an Adam Cartledge strike, with Alex Wood bagging 4 and an OG completing the rout. Audley proved too strong for Hanley Town, running out 4-0 winners, thanks to a super hat-trick from Shane Williamson and one from Matt Barlow. Silverdale Athletic, congratulations to them, they're through to the final of the Staff's FA Challenge Cup after they disposed of Royston Edwards 3-1. Peter Kipriakou opened the scoring for Dale, with Alex Robson adding a second after the break. Sam Plummer pulled one back for the visitors, but Alex Dukic sealed the win. In the League Cup, Newcastle Town edged Uttoxeter Town out of the competition, winning 2-1. In a tight game, it wasn't until 5 minutes from time that Nathan Sutton gave Castle the lead. And when Robson Healy made it 2 a minute from time, it was all but over. But there was still time for Uttoxeter to score through Tommy Smith to make it 2-1. Hawley Green are joining them in the hat. They got through the next round after they beat Abbey Alton 3-1. On target for them were Mike Keats with a double and a single from Will Bourne. Abbey replied through Dave Ayakana. Uttoxeter Town needed penalties to beat Eccleshall, while Cheadle SMU scored 3 at Norton to progress. And that's the end of the County Senior League.